Do you want to know the top 7 things that I think that you need to be doing or you need to be a successful listing agent? And stay till the end, because the last one is going to blow your mind and it'll probably make you roll your eyes. But after 30 plus years selling real estate in San Francisco, one of the toughest markets in the country, I can tell you this for sure. You need to be or do all 7 things for you to be a successful real estate agent. My name is Chris Stafford. Again, like I said, I'm a real estate agent. I'm also the founder of the Listing Collective, where I help train the top listing agents in the country. And I have to tell you, if you don't do these 7 things, then you are just going to be in for a lot of agony. You're going to be unsuccessful. And quite honestly, I want to tell you not even to go into real estate and don't even try to be a listing agent and keep working with buyers all your life. And I don't want that for you, because you know and I know that being a listing agent is absolutely the key to being a successful in real estate. I don't care what any buyer's agents say. I've never been a buyer's agent. I've always concentrated on listings. You can make more money. You can leverage your time. You know this. I'm not telling you anything that you don't know. But the bottom line is you have to do these 7 things. And let me start off with number 1. The focus in your life should be lead gen. Generating leads and finding listings should be the focus of your life. It should be 80% of your time. One of the things that I think a lot of agents struggle with is they're not realistic with themselves when they go into real estate or they want to be a listing agent and say to themselves, okay, you know, I'm going to have to be marketing all the time. I'm going to have to be spending 80% of my time generating leads. I'm going to have to be the master of at least 3 lead gen techniques, which is what I really advise my clients to do. I think a lot of people just sort of come into real estate with rose-colored glasses and don't think it's going to be a lot of work, or these listings are just going to land in their lap like manna from heaven. And trust me, it doesn't work that way. Honest to God, you have to go out there. You have to put yourself out there. You are a salesperson. I'm telling you right now, I really want you to go in with your eyes wide open. If you're in real estate for a year, I don't care if you're in real estate for 20 years, you have to be doing this all the time. I guess you don't have to enjoy it, but you have to accept the fact that this is something that is super important. It is the basis. It is the crux of your listing business, because that's what it is. It's a business, and you have to treat it as such. And most businesses, I'm trying to think, are there any businesses that don't do marketing? I don't know. If there are, let me know in the comments below. All businesses, even nonprofits, have to do it. Come up with 3 different things that you enjoy doing. Your sphere of influence and reaching out to your SOI is certainly one of them. But come up with 3 things that are definitely going to be super important for you and something that you enjoy doing, because I think that if you enjoy doing it, you're going to do it consistently. I don't know if that is calling your sphere of influence, your friends and your family, doing expired listings, door knocking, which I personally don't like doing, calling out-of-area owners, doing postcard mailings, doing SEO marketing, doing Facebook ads, whatever it is. I advise my coaching clients in the Listing Collective, make sure that you come up with 3 things that you are really, really interested in mastering, and then do a deep dive into those 3 ways to get listings and become a master at it. This is something that is so, so important. So that's number 1. Got to do that. 80% of your day is all about marketing. Number 2, it's all about being a local expert. You have to know your market in and out. You have to know everything about the market. You have to know days on market. What are the statistics for home sales in your area? What are the local schools like? A lot of times if the family has schools, you're going to have to be able to say, okay, these are the best private schools, these are the best public schools. You need that information at your fingertips. Wouldn't hurt. Tell them restaurants, types of properties, different locations. I mean, be an expert in your area, know all this stuff off the top of your head. Super important. And then the other thing I would definitely do too, number 3, is have a strong personal brand. You want to look polished. One of the things that I do in the Listing Collective is I help listing agents increase their average sales price. And you've got to increase your average sales price, you have to have a strong personal brand that is cohesive, that is sophisticated, that just looks like it's a real well put together brand. And nowadays it's so easy to do. I mean, in the old days, I've been doing this for so long. Back in the 1990s, I spent a lot of money and I hired a PR agency and a marketing company to put together logos and my website and all that kind of stuff. Nowadays, with Fiverr and Upwork, you can get people to do this way less money and come up with a logo for you and a website and calling cards and whatever marketing collateral material that you can come up with in a really cohesive, upscale way. But you definitely want to have a strong personal brand. Number 4, you want to have a good listing presentation. You want to be able to get that listing presentation down pat so that you know exactly what to say to people and really have it down pat. One of the things that I do, I pride myself on the fact that I usually take about 30 minutes or so with sellers before I can get them to sign the listing agreement. I have a lot of different techniques I use. I talk about it in other videos here on my YouTube channel. But you want to have a cohesive listing presentation strategy. Really quickly, what I do for most of mine is I actually send a lot of information up front so I can concentrate on building rapport with the sellers instead of spending time talking about comps and my marketing strategy and all that kind of stuff. So that's how I'm able to do it. But let me help you. If you want to talk about your listing presentation strategy, book a call with me. Let me know at the link down below and we can talk about it, because I think it's really super important. If you want to increase your average sales price and you want to be a top listing agent, you have to know this. I'm surprised at the listing agents that I talk to that still to this day, they've been in business for 2 years, 5 years, 7 years, 10 years. They still to this day are really nervous about doing CMAs and listing presentations. They're nervous about their strategy, or they don't have a strategy. I'm telling you, this is something that is super, super important. Number 5, and I love this, and this is something that I'm really surprised that more people don't have this, more listing agents don't have this. But use systems. Use a CRM for starters. That should be number 1. You absolutely have to have a CRM. I am talking to listing agents, believe it or not, that are doing way north of 6 figures. They are been in the business for 5 to 10 years, and they don't have a CRM. They're still using their Google Calendar. They're still using their iPhone contacts. They're still using index cards. And there's so many different ways that deals can fall between the cracks if you don't have a great CRM system. Something that can remind you who to call, when to call them, especially your leads. Email system so that you can be emailing your leads and your prospects and your SOI on a regular basis. Calendar functions that can help people book calls with you. There are so many systems out there that most people don't take advantage of. And as a listing agent, you want to be as organized and as systematized as possible. You have to do this. It is super important. Number 6, you have to handle objections, okay? You have to practice handling objections. One of the things I do in the Listing Collective is I have scripts that I ask people to really practice. And a lot of the people that are in the collective actually practice their listing, handling objections scripts every single day. I just had a great call yesterday with a great guy in California who literally takes this so seriously. He has a partner that he calls every single morning, and they spend like 15, 20 minutes on the phone practicing practicing objection scripts with each other. I just think that is brilliant. You have to make this so ingrained in your head that, get so good at it that you look forward to objections, okay? Because you know exactly what to say and how to say it. And a pro tip, going back to the listing presentation, a good listing presentation will anticipate any objections that you have and address it before the sellers even bring that objection up. So hit me up in the DMs if you want to talk more about that. But if you really want a great way to just not deal with objections, address them all up front in your listing presentation. It's one of the easiest things to do. Now, finally, number 7, I have to tell you this. This is so important. I don't want to sound self-serving, but number 1, get somebody that can hold you accountable for one thing, okay? You have to have, I left it for the last one because I know you're all going to roll your eyes. I left it as the last one because I think you're going to not really give it the credit that it's due. You have to work on your mindset every single day. You have to work on your mindset. You have to work on your accountability. You have to work on your body. You have to be in great health. You can't be eating McDonald's and drinking booze every single night. You have to be doing something to work on your mindset. Journaling, meditation, prayer, walking out in nature, whatever it is that it works for you. Work out every single day. Again, go walk, go swim, lift weights, go to the gym. Even if it's just for 15, 20 minutes, you have to do these things. And if you really want an easy way to do these things, use my system, my micro momentum strategy, the Triple M approach that I talked about in previous videos. And if you want to know how we can use the micro momentum strategy in your business to get you into gear in all these areas, all 7 of these areas, but do not underestimate the importance of accountability, your mindset, and your physical health. Because if you don't have those 3 things, guess what? It is going to be exceptionally hard for you to really be a successful listing agent. And I will tell you, and I know this sounds self-serving, get a coach, all right? I would love for you to book a call with me and talk about the Listing Collective. But if you don't use me, find somebody else that can help you. If you want to learn how to play tennis, play with a tennis pro. You want to learn how to be a great listing agent, pick an agent like me who's been doing it for over 30 years, has a $2 million plus average sales price, and loves being a listing agent. And I'm currently working as a listing agent, so I know what's working right now and what isn't. But the bottom line is, if it's not me, do something else with somebody else, because it's super important that you have a coach. You cannot have a 10x business with a 2x mindset. Seriously. So those are the 7 steps that absolutely you have to do to become a successful listing agent. And I'd offer to you that you really need all 7 of these. It will take a while to master all 7, but it's super important. You will not regret it. And that is how the agents in my listing collective have been able to 2x, 5x, 10x their listing business by following these 7 tips. So I hope that you take this to heart. If you have any questions and you want to talk more about that, hit that link below and let's book a call. I'd love to see you talk about your business and see how we can help you be an amazing listing agent and be part of the Agent Unleashed Collective.